Hello.
Hi.
If you heard like panting in the background, it was my dog who was chasing stuff. So, like with the music, there was nice panting dog noises. Fabulous, because that's what we do is have random weirdness going on whenever. How is everybody doing this Wednesday?
Welcome to Lore Horrors.
We need to have a lore horror music.
Yes.
Anybody want to create us some lore horror music? Need something
Goals.
spicy.
So if you're here, let us know you're here and say hi.
Say hello. I'm so sleepy.
I'm out of soda, but I'm scared to drink anymore.
Missy had a wonderful colonoscopy the other day.
I did, which has nothing to do with this. But yes. Needless to say, I did not sleep last night.
Yes.
Hi,
Heather.
You
How you
figured it out.
doing?
Yay.
So, we're a smidge more prepared this time than we were last time on Lore Horrors. And we actually have some stuff to talk about. We're going to give you some information. We're still not perfectly prepared, but we are semi-prepared. We have a semi-plan, which is good for us because usually we fly by the seat of our pants, if y'all haven't figured that out.
Yes.
I mean, life is lifing. Life's out there lifing. And we're just trying to keep up. So, while we're waiting for some more people to get on.
And I am sharing away.
And while Missy's sharing, I have not shared. Sharing is caring. And I don't ever share because I suck. Excuse me. Where am I?
Sharing.
I'm not trying to. I was about to share the wrong thing.
Goodness. What were you about to share?
Scarefest.
Oh.
Don't ask why. I don't know. Sharing.
Oh. Maybe I should check and make sure I'm sharing the right thing too.
Because I was, yeah.
Okay, I am. Just making sure. How's everyone doing tonight? How's your mama and them?
How's your mama and them? So while I'm doing this, I did it again. I'm not looking up Scarefest. Y'all got Scarefest on the brain. Because if you didn't know, Scarefest has Spawn of Scarefest this summer, and I've been looking.
Hush, Heather.
What's she saying?
Make sure I share the right thing.
So, yeah, we were looking at Spawn of Scarefest. Okay, so updates, of course, we always. If you were on our live for our tarot reading, where it was spicy tarot reading, apparently, we were feisty and spicy.
Feisty and spicy.
But there are some things we have. March Missy dates.
Yes. The 28th and 29th of 2026
is our light market, Sacred Journey Market. We are still working on the website. I'm going to try to get a little bit of it done tonight if I don't fall asleep after this is over with. Hello, Kelly. So we have the vendor app out, but I need to I don't know that it's on the website. I'm going to share it out tonight. I haven't really been pushing it because it's still early. I had to get through October. So there's that. and of course our September one as well. We are still working on another event in February. Hello, thank you for sharing us out. So that stuff's coming up. Triple Goddess Gifts. Hi Keith,
Thank
thank
you. Thank you.
Triple Goddess Gifts is trying to get back into doing vending. We have been out of the vending scene for over a year, a little over a year, just because life was not kind last year. So, and this year has been literally me getting out of a funk. So, and focusing on markets, which has been very helpful. But now we want to make things, stuff and things. So,
We miss
we
being
have
creative
how
with
much
our
information?
hands.
How much information do we give them? We have some of our old stuff, like our Spirit Mechanic sprays that everybody loves. We are making some more of those. We have some Florida water. We have a lot of stuff that we're probably going to put on like deep discount to clear out. So if you want some like stuff for that, for that, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so we have that.
Yes, thank you, Heather.
We have three because we do things in threes. Three new lines of products coming out. And I don't remember how many products or how many different products.
I think each line has 5 products.
Yeah. So
So
we have
15 new products.
we're going to be busy little bees. Some of
Yeah.
them we're still figuring out how we're going to do them. And then some of it may not the first time we vend, it may not be ready yet because there's like one that's going to take a good bit of time to create. But we have. Do we say what the lines are?
Mm-mm.
We'll wait. Three new lines of products. We're going to wait. Um, we will probably display what's coming out on our website when our website's finished. So be watching for that, and we'll do it on our social media page. We don't like to really say what we're going to do because so many people like to do it when you do it. So just so that we can have at least a little bit of time before somebody else starts making them. It's all been done. It's all been done.
It's nothing like new that nobody has. It's just we've got our own
Spin.
twist on things. So,
And if you have ever bought stuff from Triple Goddess Gifts, it will make sense
yes.
because it's very much us. So, anyway, be on the lookout for that. We're hoping to be able to get it on the website for sale too, but I have to make a whole new room in my house for stuff. Yeah, I know. I know. I don't think that we're going to be making the same shit. I
I
think we
don't
went
think you're
down
going to
a
be making
different
the same
path
stuff.
with you this time. Um, some of it is just some of it is stuff that we've made in the past, revisioned, revamped.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, I can say one thing that we're bringing back, right?
Yeah.
So, if you ever bought our mini altar kits, we're bringing those back, but they're going to be revisited. So, and that's
Yes.
one of the things that we got to rethink about how we're going to do that. So, and they fit in your pocket. It's freaking fabulous. They fit everything in a little mini altar in your pocket for when you're on the go and you're having a shitty day and you just need to lay out your altar. So, we have those coming. So, those are coming, but we got to make them.
If you're a fan of our sprays,
If you're a fan of our sprays, there are new lines of sprays. There are new lines of sprays that we have never done before. But we will
yep.
still have some of our sprays. I, Mike, I don't know if you ever saw our mini altars. We used to sell them a lot, and I stopped making them just because getting the stuff to go in them. We have not started making those yet because we're trying to figure out the best vessel for that.
Yes.
We had a vessel that we used in the past, but we've actually had two different kinds of vessels that we've used in the past. So I don't know. We haven't decided what we're going to do on that. So they're fun, good things. So, and we've made them in the past. So if somebody starts making them like all of a sudden, doesn't matter. We've already done it before. So whatever. Anyhow, so
Anyway,
y'all are not here to hear about all that shit, but be on the
yeah.
lookout for it. They're really cool. So when we had them in the past, we have like the little cloth, and the candles are birthday cake size candles. So, because literally the whole kit is like this big, and it's like the size of an Altoids tin.
Mm-hmm.
It will fit in your pocket. It
Everything
has
fits in there.
it has the feather. It has
All the
uh,
elements.
crystal. All the elements are covered. There's a little bowl. Yeah, everything's in there. So, but there's
Everything's
some
covered.
things that I wanted before that we're going to have to add, and we've got to play with it. So that is going to be one of the things that may be longer. There's two things that we're making that may take longer, but they're coming. They're coming. So anyway, they're really cool. All right, so tonight, lore horse. Whoop whoop.
Back to why we're here.
Right.
Lore Horse is all about cryptids, urban legends, lore, hence Lore Horse.
Legends, maybe even aliens if we're feeling spicy.
Yeah, I mean, we're just here to talk about
Weird shit.
weird shit.
All right. Yeah. So Missy and I both picked two things. We are doing cryptids tonight. One of these cryptids we've done before. One of these things is not like the other. So, and I picked it for two reasons. One, it's close to my hometown, and two, because they have a festival coming up, and I think it's kind of cool. I don't think we really dove really deep into it the last time we talked about it because we just kind of said it in passing. We were hanging out. But I'm going to get some more information out there. Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
You can go first.
All right, so I will go first. And I'm going to start. I'm sorry if y'all hear this weird rumbling noise. It's my dog gnawing the fuck out of a bone underneath my bed. Okay. So the first thing is it's not Mothman.
It's not Mothman.
So the first thing we're going with is Loveland Frogman. So if you're not from, this is outside of Cincinnati. If you've ever been to Loveland, it's Claremont County area of Cincinnati. So it's probably about 30 minutes from Cincinnati area. Anyway, so the Loveland Frogman. That was your next guess. So he was first sighted by a businessman or salesman. It could have been traveling salesman. You know how these things are. It was a businessman. It was whatever. Driving along an unnamed road late at night in 1955. Some of the stories say it was in May, some not. Anyway, in one story, the driver was heading out to Branch Hill, which is a road out here, neighborhood, when he spotted three figures standing on their hind legs along the side of the road, each 3 to 4 feet tall, with leathery skin and frog faces. Does that sound like some like weird trick-or-treating shit horror story, like random frog men standing on the side of the road? In other versions of the story, the creatures were spotted under or over a poorly lit bridge, and one held a wand over its head that fired a spray of sparks.
Alrighty then.
I'm going to say that one was probably bullshit. All right, so that was 1955, where somebody saw three frogmen standing there. So on March 3rd in 1972, at 1 o'clock in the morning, the Loveland police officer Ray Shockey was driving on Riverside Drive near the Totes Boot Factory and the Little Miami River. Yes, that. When an unidentified animal scurried across the road in front of his car. The animal was fully illuminated in his headlights, and he described it as a 3 to 4 foot long and about 50 to 75 pounds and leathery skin. He reported the spotting the animal crouched like a frog before it momentarily stood erect to climb over the guardrail and back down towards the river. 2 weeks after this, a second Loveland police officer, I don't know what's in the water, Mark Matthews, reported seeing an unidentified animal crouched along the side of the road in the same area. He shot the animal, recovered the body, and put it in his trunk to show the officer. According to him, it was a large iguana about 3 or 3.5 feet long. And he didn't immediately recognize it as an iguana because it was missing its tail. He thought it had been somebody's pet that got out. Anyway, according to that police officer, Shockey was shown the dead iguana and confirmed it was the animal he had seen 2 weeks earlier. So basically, we're saying somebody's pet iguana that has lost its tail was running across the road. We thought it was fucking frog. Man.
Nice.
Anyway, he recounted the incident to an author of a book about urban legends, but says the author omitted the part that confirmed that the creature was an iguana rather than a frogman. Boo hiss. We want the frogman.
Right?
Right? In 2016, there apparently were reports of a couple that were playing Pokemon Go near the river who claimed to see a frog-like creature standing on its hind legs. So, let me look and see. In May of 2014, this is interesting. The Loveland Frog legend was made into a musical. Hot damn, it's the Loveland Frog. That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. In 2023, a horror found footage film was made called Frogman. Frogman. Wow, there's all kinds of like crazy stuff. Anyway, so in 2023, the Loveland Frog became the city's mascot. Because why not? Now, that being said, March 7th in 2026, there is a Frogman Festival. They have, I'm looking at it, it's, if you want to check it out, it's frogmanfestival.org. They have speakers that have that study cryptids and stuff like that. It looks like 1, 2, 3, like 4 or 5 speakers coming. They have all kinds of activities and face painters and dance and stuff like that. Sounds like fun. Might have to check it out. And then they have vendors. Let's see if they have any. Yeah, so they're still getting vendors. But anyway, so they have a Frogman Festival in Loveland. It's frogmanfestival.org. So if you want to go and celebrate Frogman, the Loveland Frogman, go there. I also heard when I moved to Ohio that apparently this is totally random, has nothing to do with Frogman. I wonder if they have stamps. But that people flock around like Valentine's Day to mail letters from Loveland, Ohio because it's Loveland. Anyway, random thought. Okay, so that's the Loveland Frogman. Sweet.
Fun times.
I'm gonna let Missy do one, and then I'll do my other one, and then she can do her other one.
So the one of the ones that I picked, both of mine are from the state of Kentucky. The first one is called the Pope Lick Monster.
I love this so much.
Yes. The Pope Lick Monster, it's more commonly known as the Goat Man. He's supposed to be part man, part goat, and part sheep.
Does he sound like, Goat Boy?
I don't know. But supposedly he lives beneath a railroad trellis bridge over Pope Lick Creek, and it's in a neighborhood called Fisherville in Louisville, Kentucky. So, they have, I mean, there's a lot of different origins and methods on how it claims its victims. According to some accounts, the creature uses hypnosis or voice mimicry.
Mm-hmm. That
Right, right. Yeah. I mean, but anyway, to lure trespassers into the trellis where they meet their death before an oncoming train. One of the other stories that it talked about was there's a road that goes underneath said railroad trellis bridge. And it said that he jumps off the trellis bridge onto cars that are driving underneath said bridge.
nice.
One of the other things is it attacks its victims with a blood-stained axe, and also that the very sight of the creature makes people just jump off the bridge.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
When was it last? Do you know when the last time it was sighted or when it first came in?
Well, there's a couple of them. Well, they're saying it's a human goat hybrid, and that it was a circus freak who vowed revenge after being mistreated. That's one version of what it really is. Then another version is it said it was a monster that escaped after our train derailed on the trellis.
Okay.
Another one is a claim that the monster is really the twisted reincarnated form of a farmer who sacrificed goats in exchange for satanic powers. Right, Heather. Exactly. Exactly. In 1988, they made a short about it. It's called The Legend of the Pope Lake Monster. It's about 15, 16 minutes long. You can find it. I think it's on YouTube. I haven't watched it, but I mean, I can only imagine what this thing looks like. But let's see. There are three. Let's see. In 1987, a 17-year-old boy was killed by a train while crossing the bridge with his friends. He was reportedly looking for the monster after hearing about it on TV. Did he see it? We don't know. In 1988, a 19-year-old girl was killed by a train while crossing the bridge with her boyfriend. They were filming a video about the legend for a school project.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Stay off the train tracks, kids.
In 2016, a 26-year-old woman was killed by a train while crossing the bridge with her boyfriend. They were reportedly visiting Louisville for a paranormal tour that included the stop at the trestle. So rumor has it that it was abandoned, but it is not. It's still an active railroad.
And people just jumping on the tracks.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Mike, for sharing that.
What is that?
Let's see. The girl in 2019 was a 15-year-old girl that was pronounced dead at the scene after she and another teenage girl were on the train tracks near the Pope Lake Trestle. One of them survived and was taken to the University of Louisville Hospital. Let's see. It's also been featured on an episode of Destination America, Monsters and Mysteries in America.
Oh, nice.
I believe the episode is titled Ozarks.
Sweet.
If you would like to watch that.
Willow is very loud tonight.
My kitty cat, it's full moon, and she is all about it.
Why didn't we do a full moon thing tonight? What were we thinking?
Right? Right? Meow. So
Hey,
in
hello?
1976, yeah, I know. In 1976, there were claims to someone had seen a hairy creature with horns running along the tracks near the bridge. 1981, a couple claimed they heard a strange noise coming from under the bridge while driving past it at night. And in 1994, a man claimed to have seen a large figure with glowing eyes standing on top of the bridge while he was fishing nearby.
All right, kids, if y'all go looking for this cryptid in Louisville, do not get on the train tracks.
Stay off the train tracks because,
There's trains. They're a thing.
because trains. But yeah, supposedly the top half of this creature looks like a goat, and the bottom half looks like it stands on two legs.
That sounds like something out of Sabrina.
Right?
Yeah, yeah. Goat.
Yeah.
But I just want to know if it sounds like Goat Boy. Sorry.
So that is the Pope Lick monster. Supposedly it started in 1950. You asked me. It started in 1955.
I guess mine started in 1955. Hold up.
No. My next one started in 1955. I apologize.
Okay.
But I have another one, so never mind.
Okay.
I got
Interesting.
confused. I've got all my
Frogmen
information.
started in 1955. How many of these cryptids started in 1955, and what were they on
What were they smoking
in 1955?
in 1955?
Yeah.
Yes, Heather. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So let's see when this one started. So my next one is a little more popular. This one goes back way. Oh, it's got a lot more information. I might get lost in the thing. Y'all have to stay with me. It's got a lot of information on it, and I'm not prepared. I'm literally just going off the seat of my pants. So the next one I'm going to go is the Jersey Devil. A lot of people have heard of the Jersey Devil. And in my brain, there was a reason that I chose the Jersey Devil, but we're just going to go on with it and see what we can find out. All right, so the Jersey Devil is also known as the Leeds Devil. It's a legendary cryptid said to inhabit the forest of the Pine Barrens in South Jersey.
Truth.
True.
Truth.
The creature is often described as a flying biped with hooves, but there are a lot of different variations. And every time I've ever looked for what the Jersey Devil looks like, there's so many different like images and how it. So common description is it's kangaroo-like, with a horse or goat-like head, leathery bat-like wings, horns, and small arms with clawed hands, and legs with cloven hoofs. They love the cloven hoofs with these things.
So kind of like mine add wings.
I mean, there's been some pictures of I've seen pictures where their neck's he's really long, like a giraffe almost, and very skinny legs. It's just odd looking. So it does, and it says to have forked, barbed tail. I feel like it's just, I get why they're calling it the devil. Anyway, it has a strange elongated body and a thick tail. Often reported to move quickly and is often described as emitting a high-pitched, blood-curdling scream. Fabulous. So, this one did not start in 1955. So, the popular legend of the Jersey Devil or Leeds Devil has various beginning dates depending on where you're going from. So, So it starts with Leeds Point, which is in the Pines Barrens. That's why it's sometimes called the Leeds Devil. The devil's mother is usually a woman named Leeds or Mother Leeds, but other names such as Shorts have occasionally been forwarded. Okay, according to one, in 1735, a woman
Oh,
named
this one goes
Leeds,
way back.
yeah, a woman named Leeds had 12 children, and after discovering she was pregnant for the 13th time, cursed the child in frustration, declaring, "Let that child be the devil." The child, though born normally, immediately grew wings, a tail, and claws after birth and flew out to the Pine Barrens. According to some, the child transformed into a creature with hoofs, a goat's head, bat wings, and a forked tail. Growling and screaming, the child beat everyone with its tail before flying up the chimney and heading into the pines. In some versions of the tale, Mother Leeds was supposedly a witch, and the child's father was the devil himself. Some versions of the legend also state that local clergymen subsequently attempted to exorcise the creature from the Pine Barrens. Obviously, they didn't get anywhere. Prior to the early 1900s, the Jersey Devil was referred to as the Leeds Devil or the Devil of Leeds because of the location. Mother Leeds has been identified by some as the real life Deborah Leeds on grounds that Deborah Leeds' husband, Japhet, Japhet, Japhet Leeds, named 12 children in his will he wrote during 1736, which is compatible with the legend. So they had 12 children. The 13th one, she said it was the devil, and it flew off into the woods and shit. So, um, they also lived in the Leeds Point section of what is now New Jersey, uh, which is commonly the location of the Jersey Devil story. Lord have mercy. So much information. This is a long going legend here, man. So, there is speculation by historians that the story of Mother Leeds, rather than being based on a single person, is based on the local prominent Leeds family, um, where there were some religious political disputes. So they became subject of folklore and gossip because that's what we like to do. We like to gossip about people that are well known. Um, uh, the folk legends concerning these historical disputes evolved through the years and ultimately resulted in the most popular legend of the Jersey Devil during the earliest 20th century. This has got this historian is contending that the colonial era political intrigue involving early New Jersey politicians, Benjamin Franklin, and Franklin's rival, Daniel Leeds, resulted in Leeds' family being described as monsters. So, and it was Daniel Leeds' negative description as the Leeds Devil rather than any actual creature that created the legend of the Jersey Devil. Supposedly, this is according to one historian. Um, Much like Mother Leeds of the Leeds Devil myth, Daniel Leeds' third wife had given birth to 9 children, a large number of children even for the time. His second wife and first daughter had both died during childbirth. Him and his family were prominent in South Jersey, and as a royal survey, strong allegiance. So this is like a lot of shit. Anyway, he surveyed and acquired land in the Egg Harbor area, which is within the Pine Barrens. The land was inherited by his sons, and family is now known as Leeds Point, one of the areas in the area which is most associated with the Jersey Devil and Jersey Devil sightings. This is going way too far into some major, there's a lot of information about this whole. Yeah, hang on, let me go. Um, Let me see if I can find. Okay. So we have the whole that was late 18th century, early 19th century. The Leeds Devil had become legendary monster, a ghost story in present day South Jersey. So in the early to mid 19th century, stories continued to circulate about a Leeds Devil, a monster wandering in the Pine Barrens, which is woods. There's probably shit in there that you didn't know about anyway. An oral tradition of Leeds Devil monster became well established in the Pine Barrens area. After, although it's existed since the 18th century, the more modern depiction of the Jersey Devil, as well as the name, first became truly standardized in current form during the early 20th century. So, let's see where it goes to that. Hold on, there's a whole lot of shit. Let's go to reported sightings. Let's go. All right, so there's been many claims of sightings and occurrences involving the Jersey Devil. According to legend, while visiting the Hanover Mill Works to inspect his cannonballs being forged, Stephen Decatur sighted a flying creature and fired a cannonball directly upon it with no effect. Um, Joseph Bonaparte, who was the elder brother of Napoleon, is also claimed to have seen the Jersey Devil while hunting on his Bordentown estate in 1820. Um, in 1840, the Jersey Devil was blamed for several livestock killings. The next year, there were several more that they had tracks and screams that they found. Um, in Greenwick Township, in December of 1925, a local farmer shot an unidentified animal as it was attempting to steal his chickens, and then he took a picture. Afterward, he claimed that none of the 100 people he showed it to could identify it. And how hard was it just to take a picture in 1925? But he took a picture of the corpse that he supposedly killed. All right, all right. In 1937, an unknown animal with red eyes seen by residents in Pennsylvania was compared to the Jersey Devil by a reporter. But have y'all ever driven and seen the red, like, if light hits the eyes the right way and they're,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Like on an animal.
yeah, yeah. Um, in excuse me, in 1951, a group of New Jersey boys claimed to have seen a monster matching the devil's description, and claims of a corpse matching the devil's description started surfaced in 1957. In 1960, tracks and noises were heard near Mays Landing, and of course, that was the Jersey Devil. Um, there was actually at one time during that year that they actually had a $10,000 reward for any if they captured the Jersey Devil, which obviously didn't happen. They were going to build a private zoo for it and everything. There was a wave of sightings in 1909. I'm trying to see if there's like a recent sighting. And if y'all have ever played that phone game, where like you tell one person something and they tell the next person, they tell the next person, you go through like 10 people, and by the time it gets to the 10th person, it's totally different than what the first person said. I feel like this might be the case because this legend's been around for a long, long time. I'm trying to see any recents. There's obviously been hoaxes. Um, in 1909, there were supposedly footprints of a Jersey Devil that resembled a horse's hoof, and later the man admitted that he faked the footprints. Um, let me see if I can find a recent sighting. Recent Jersey Devil. Okay. There haven't been like a lot of widely reported Jersey Devil sightings anymore, but there is a man in October of 2015. His name is David Black. He claimed to have photographed, I almost said photographed, photographed the Jersey Devil in Little Egg Harbor Township. He reported seeing a winged horse like creature and that he mistook for a llama. That's random. And then it took flight from a golf course. How many people see llamas just hanging out on golf courses? Has anybody ever seen a llama hanging out on a golf course? So you're just walking by and you see something you think it's a fucking llama on a golf course and then it takes off and flies away. I'm so confused. He thought it was a llama. There is a picture. There's some video stuff and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna lie, with the way AI is now, like this is a mysterious winged creature spotted, but you know how some animals can get, it's just weird. All right, here's some more things. More recent. September of 2024, a deer cam video of an unknown winged creature in Pine Barrens gained attention on Jersey Devil and Bigfoot sightings Facebook group. In June of 2024, there was a video of possible, okay, whatever. April 2025, a video posted on Facebook showed a mysterious winged creature captured on a trail camera in England, which some commenters speculated could be the Jersey Devil. I, I thought the Jersey Devil was in Jersey. Well, he can fly. I guess he could fly to England if he wanted to.
I guess so.
Because it's not like it's a whole breed of them. Because it was supposedly all from this 13th child 500 million years ago. What was it, 1700s? Late 18th century? So I guess this devil child is now immortal, or the devil child had babies. Hang on, I'm looking at this other place. And I'm just going to show y'all this. Like, look at this. What the fuck is that? I guess that could be mistaken for a llama with wings.
I mean,
Apparently, it was really popular back in the early 1900s, is when they were going.
mhm.
It hasn't really been. Let's see, mysterious deaths. Forest rangers in 1980. Chief Ranger Alan McFarland saw something that both grossed him out and stumped his wild animal knowledge. There was a South Jersey farm where a pack of pigs had been killed. He reported that the backs of their heads were eaten and their bodies were scratched and torn. However, there were no tracks surrounding the bodies and no blood on the ground. Hmm. In 1988, there was a resident who claimed to have encountered the Jersey Devil 7 years prior. He described it down to his large teeth. There's an X Files episode about the Jersey Devil. Let me see. I don't see a whole lot else. I think I'm done with the Jersey Devil. I just
All
love the
righty.
llama or devil. Llama or devil. Did you see a llama on that golf course, or was it the Jersey Devil? Both seem odd to have on a golf course. They were just playing around to golf. It's all good. It's all good. All right. So that was the Jersey Devil. It's not really as popular as it used to be. I remember hearing more about it when I was younger. Um, but it could still be out there. There could be baby Jersey Devils,
Baby
or
Jersey
maybe there's other,
Devils.
or maybe there's other people having 13th children and calling them the devil, and they fly off through the chimney to the woods. I don't know. I don't know.
Nice.
I didn't find anything that actually does. So apparently, a lot of livestock deaths have been blamed on it, but I don't see where any human deaths have been blamed on it, unless I missed something. Okay, what's your last one?
My last one is the Hopkinsville Goblin. And
I just love that there's a goblin, because how often do you hear about a
well,
goblin?
it's Hopkinsville, Kentucky, of course. Um, it's known as the Kelly Hopkinsville encounter. So it's kind of like an alien encounter. Um, they call it the Kelly Greenman case. It's just, but it's the Hopkinsville Goblin. So with this one, um, it was in 1955, of course. Two families in the rural town of Kelly Hopkinsville, Kentucky, claimed to have encountered strange visitors. The creature was described as a small gray being with big black eyes.
An alien.
Do it.
An alien.
Right. Right.
E.T.
Um,
Phone home.
it had long, thin arms. It was said to be 3 feet tall and had a large, bulbous head.
E.T. Phone home.
Yes. It moved quickly and silently, and some have claimed that it can levitate or fly. Here is a picture of said creature.
Hi.
Well, hello.
How are you?
Here is a picture
Oh,
of
he's
said.
pretty.
Isn't he
I'm joking.
cute?
He's adorable.
Isn't he cute? So anyway, what had happened was
What had happened was
the Sutton family, they lived on a farm out in the middle of nowhere, Kentucky, and eight adults and 3 children. Don't ask me why, but okay. They lived in a 3-room house
is this
without
some
running
sister
water or
wives
a
shit?
telephone. So we're talking 1955 in the boonies.
1955 sister wives. Got it.
Yes. So they believed to have encountered strange creatures that they believed were extraterrestrial beings. So yes, aliens.
So
So
when did they come up with goblin then?
well, this is how it started.
This is how it happens.
Billy Ray Taylor. Billy Ray Taylor went outside to get some water from the well, and he
Billy
saw
Ray.
a bright light in the sky, and then a strange object landed in a field.
Oh, Billy
Okay.
Ray.
When he returned to the house, he told the others what he had seen, and the family began to hear strange noises outside the house. So they saw small metallic creatures with large eyes and long arms, 3.5 feet tall, and had a greenish glow.
Ooh.
They tried to
Yeah.
shoot them,
Sorry.
but the bullets didn't do anything.
Because it was all a part of whatever they were smoking in 1955.
No, that's called. They was out in the woods,
It was
and
swamp
they
gas.
was drinking the moonshine.
It
That
was
white lightning.
yeah. It was swamp gas.
It's the
The
swamp
green
gas got
glow
them,
was the swamp gas, and it got to them.
and they done seen some aliens. But anyway, it basically they continued to approach the house, and it scared the shit out of them.
Okay.
So
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess if a little gray
they
creature.
fled the house. They went to the local police station to report it. The police came out. They didn't see anything. Go figure. And when the police left, they came back.
Oh,
This
so they
has
know what the
been
police.
investigated by the Air Force uh, and several other agencies, but no evidence has been found.
Because it was the swamp gas
Right? Right?
and the moonshine mixed together. I don't know
So,
if there's swamps out there, but I
one
was
of the
just
most popular theories is that the goblins were actually owls. Yep. Another theory is that the goblins were misidentified meteors or other natural phenomena. How do you get what I showed you out of a meteor? But okay.
I mean, maybe an owl, but I don't know any 3 foot tall owls. How tall are owls?
Not, I don't know, 3 feet tall,
Maybe it was sitting on a log.
sitting on something. So, some people say from a psychological perspective that it could have been a case of mass hysteria.
Swamp gas.
Swamp gas. Of course, you have your skeptics, and no credit. They're saying no credible evidence has come
Everything.
from it. Um, in
Was
the
it?
late 1970s,
Okay.
of course, Steven Spielberg used the event as the basis for the movie Night Skies. So, in 1986, the film Critters was loosely based on it.
Critters? Seriously? Critters was based on this goblin
And
that is an alien?
the design of the Generation 3 Pokemon Sableye
Oh,
uh, is inspired by the description of this Hopkinsville goblin.
okay. So, serious question. Has the Hopkinsville goblin, number one, still not sure why they're saying goblin instead of alien,
Right, it's an alien.
ever been sighted by anybody else other than this family back in 1955?
I don't know, but the town celebrates an event annual called the Little Green Men Days Festival. And they actually had an event in Hopkinsville this past October called Goblin Con.
Like what? All based
Goblin
off
Con.
of one person sighting? That's some
I'm
heavy
not
duty lore
seeing,
right there,
but I
man.
looked it all up and it's like, okay, they're basing all of this off of one sighting. But it's been the subject of a lot of books, movies, television shows, and I guess because it was aliens, because they were really, really popular in
Back
the
in
50s.
yeah.
Yeah. So now who's to say that they didn't actually see something? Because if you're in the middle of nowhere, it's not like they're going to land a UFO in downtown Lexington. It's going to be out in the middle of nowhere. So I'm looking to see.
I just find this so interesting that one reporting has had so much effect.
Right. Right. Because I didn't see any other. It's just been, I guess, passed down from family to family, word of mouth, because they're not, it's just strictly by the Sutton family.
Okay, so they're saying it is a pair of likely a pair of great horned owls. They get
Right.
pretty big. Great
Right.
horned. Let's see how big they get. I mean, they're big. 18 to 25 inches. So 2 foot.
Hmm.
Two to feet.
So they're saying 2 feet. Everything that I found said, one said 3 feet, one said 3.5 feet. But it's
Okay.
a fishing story.
True. True. So a great horned owl can get anywhere from 18 inches to 25 inches. Okay. So, yes, it could have been sitting on a branch. Probably was, if it's an
Mm-hmm.
owl. So that would put it up a little bit higher. But you tell me, and this, I don't understand this. If you were looking at something, how the fuck do you know the difference of 3 feet and 3.5 feet at a distance? I mean, I could say it looked like it was probably 3 feet tall because that's like what, toddler size, a little bit
Mm-hmm.
bigger. 3 feet,
Mm-hmm.
small
Roughly.
child, small
Mm-hmm.
child size. So maybe not a toddler, but small child size, 3 feet. So I'd be like, oh yeah, it's probably about 3 feet. But you have to factor in two distance, and I still can't get over that. All this, a movie and all that shit, critters, all
Just
that
from one event.
from one sighting
Mm-hmm.
by
One event.
a whole bunch of people in one place who were probably on the shine.
I'm just saying.
They must
I'm
have been
just
a
saying.
very credible group of people. And you said that the military checked this out too.
The
Why did
Air
I
Force.
just all of a sudden get redneck?
I don't know. Because we're talking about
Because we're
Kentucky and
talking
now
about
I'm
the
going to
Hopkinsville Goblin.
Hopkinsville Goblin.
Oh my god, I feel like I just fell out of fucking Mississippi again. I went back home. Now my husband back in the day told me he saw Bigfoot in Pearl, Mississippi. I'm just saying. Joe said it's a good shine.
Yeah, it was some good shine. They saw them
He's
aliens.
I just I'm just amazed that that many people believe that
Mm-hmm.
story. Now, I mean, it was probably a very small community back in 1955 in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. I'm assuming. Nothing's wrong with Mississippi.
Nothing's wrong with
It was
Mississippi.
just
We're
my
just talking about
Mississippi
Kentucky and
accent was
Ohio
coming
right
back
now.
out. My Mississippi accent was coming back out. But yeah, Chris told me that him and his friends swear that they were in the woods in Pearl, Mississippi, and Pearl, Purl. That's not how it's spelled, but anyway, Pearl, Mississippi, and swears that Bigfoot was in the woods with them. Scared shit out of him. And I can't remember his friends that he said were with him. I wish I could find them. I wish I could remember who it was so I could ask him. I could probably ask. And he also swears that he saw a pterodactyl. And I said, could they have been a very large bird or owl flying in the shadow? Because they saw the shadow on the ground. I mean, I'm not debating that Bigfoot's real. I
I'm not
believe that
debating. There's
Bigfoot.
got to be some big hairy man in the middle of the woods.
I mean, there's
Who's
big
to say
hairy.
there's not? I mean,
There's big hairy man in the woods all the time. But I just didn't Pearl. I mean, we could do a whole group of episodes on Bigfoot. There's been so many sightings. I 100% believe there's got, I mean, there are so many primates and stuff like that, all different kinds. There absolutely could be a being of some sort that
Like,
is.
there's been a lot. I mean, I want to say I've heard a lot of stories in Kentucky about UFO sightings. But
I
like you said,
swear,
it could be the chime.
I swear, UFO wise, there was one night that we were driving home from a bar or something, and in the Pearl area of Mississippi, and we were driving a friend home. The Hubs was driving a friend's vehicle because they didn't need to drive, and I was driving our vehicle behind them. I was following them, and I saw, the little three lights that you see in the sky that everybody says is a UFO. I saw that shit on my way home, but I let it go because we were close to the airport. I was like, we're close to
Mhm.
the airport. It could be anything, but it was weird, and it freaked me out. I'm just saying. That's
I
about as
don't doubt
close
it
as I've
one
gotten
bit.
to an alien, unless they've just probed me and I didn't know it.
Who knows?
But okay, here's my other question about Hopkinsville Goblin. Why do they call it a goblin?
That's what I couldn't figure out.
What makes it a
Why is it a
goblin?
goblin instead of just an alien? But then, like, some people are just calling it the Hopkinsville encounter, not necessarily the Hopkinsville goblin.
The Hopkinsville owl.
Right?
And I'm not saying it's an owl. It could have it could have been ET, because I don't.
Oh, Billy Ray done hit the bottle before he went to go get the water
The jar.
out the well.
It was the jar, not the bottle. It was the jar. It was the good shit that been sitting up in
Okay,
the
he hit the mason jar before he
the
went to
mason
get the
jar.
water out of the well.
Yeah. How many of these encounters do you think are related to some kind of, like, illness, like an infection or something? Because when you're really sick, if you have like a really
You
bad fever and stuff
hallucinate.
like that, you hallucinate. I wonder if you're
Or
drunk.
some really good weed.
Some really good moonshine,
Some really good moonshine.
some
I
swamp
mean,
gas.
think
I'm
about
just
where we are. Think about where we
I
are.
mean, I'm sure there are lots more sightings in Kentucky because the moonshine is very prevalent in Kentucky. They like the shine.
I,
Nothing against Kentucky. They make good shine. I'm just saying.
they do. They do.
Mhm.
But because I mean, Hopkinsville is not far from the Tennessee border.
Hey, let's go. I want to go on a cryptid tour. Maybe I'll
I
do
mean,
that for my 50th
it's
birthday.
Western Kentucky, so it's on the way to Nashville.
Let's have a road trip. How cool will that be? Hey, Heather, next girls' trip, we're going on a cryptid tour. That's our plan for our next road trip.
We
Okay, I'm
have
sorry.
no idea where we're going to start and where it's going to end
We'll
because
take
we're going to
suggestions.
have to go see Mothman.
Absolutely. But then again, Mothman, was it one encounter or two encounters? Mothman was based off of, but that was a whole huge incident. It wasn't like somebody saw some aliens in the woods. This was a Mothman was a whole huge incident that involved several people. Like, she said she's down. Sounds like a blast. I'm down. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's plan our next road trip. We need another road trip.
Yeah.
If you're still working remotely, you can take your computer with you and you work from.
Nope, Heather's down.
Right? Let's go.
So let's go.
I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, but do we go on a cryptid tour or a haunted tour?
We'll do both. I think we should do both. Like I would be like, well, one time we're going on a cryptid tour. One time we're going on a haunted tour. I say we just blend the shit together, take like a week vacay, and be like, we're going. Well, maybe not a week. A long, long weekend.
And
Five
how many
days.
people are going to think we are batshit crazy?
We'll rent a big ass fucking van, and we will drive, and we will hit.
And we will document it and video it.
Yes, I'm down. When
Lore
are we doing
horrors on the road.
Oh, I love it. Let's do it. We'll do a lore horror tour.
A lore horror tour.
I'm a point, didn't know it. Okay, so totally down for a lore horror tour. Oh shit, we're on a live and we're creating new shit. My brain is going. My brain is growing. Okay.
It's not even Mercury retrograde yet.
I know, but my brain's going. I want to have
You
a lore
haven't
horror
even
tour.
put Mercury in the microwave
Keep
yet.
Google
And we
that,
haven't even.
please. Like literally a bunch of us dumbasses all piled into a vehicle.
You know, Spirit Mechanics is down. You know.
And you know I like to plan trips.
Yeah, but
She said, I'm down. I'm down. Lore hordes are hitting the road.
Joe, you need to watch us every Wednesday night. You
It's
will
ridiculous.
get entertained. I promise. Every Wednesday night.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to plan that. I mean, literally, we could either rent. we can.
We
Yes,
need to talk about this
Yes.
off camera.
yes. But we could rent a 15 passenger van if we wanted to, or we could just rent an RV.
Are we Laura Horror touring for your 50th birthday?
Oh, I kind of want to. I mean, I want to go to Arizona, but I kind of want my 50th birthday. I want to do it before then, though. Okay, we'll talk about it off camera. That's what I'm saying. Rent an RV.
Mike, you know, you and Terry would go. You know,
Yes.
you and Terry would go.
It would be so much fun. I can't drive an RV.
We'd be pitching a tent in the middle of fucking nowhere.
The aliens be coming to probe us. Okay. Well, we're going to have to plan that because I'm literally all about a lore horror tour for. I mean, we need an SOS reunion. It's been how long?
It is time for SOS. Our coven's going to grow.
Right. We have a coven. It was formed in Salem.
It's called the Sisterhood of Shenanigans.
Yes.
There are 5 current members.
Oh, Heather, do you want to do lore horse for your 50th? Oh my God. I will have it all planned by the time your birthday comes. Not even joking.
Her birthday's the same time as my husband's birthday. It can't be in December.
Well, December is not a good time to travel anyway.
No.
We could do it before. It'll be a pre-birthday trip. Okay. Sorry, we took y'all down her rabbit hole.
We've gone over.
We love you. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're crazy as fuck if you haven't already figured that out. Next week is Trashy Witchcraft
Confessions.
So I need to share the thing again. I will share the thing again on our Facebook page. So if you have where you tried to do a spell, I mean, I feel like we need to make this broader. The Trashy Witchcraft Confessions. Just anything that you did that did not go the way you planned.
It
I
doesn't
need a
have to
point.
be witchcraft. Have you tried to do something and it just went sideways? We want to hear your
And it's
story.
funny. Yeah, we want your stories. So I will share the link to tell your story. I mean, it could have been a spell. It could have been that you put an intention out there. It could have been that you opened your mouth and said something stupid to somebody and it became a whole thing. Yes, I will
Heather
send you a
can send
link
you
and
a
we will
link.
talk off camera. Love you guys. Y'all have a wonderful night. See us next week, next Wednesday, 8 o'clock for Trashy Witchcraft Confessions. Then after that, we're going to do our games again. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll have to think about it. Bye, Joe.
Hi, Joe. Love you.
Love you. And then we will do our readings the the last weekend or Wednesday of the month. You know the whole drill. We love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Have a wonderful full moon. If you're going outside, oh my God,
What's your moon
if
water?
put out your moon water. If you do any rituals tonight and they go sideways, make sure to give us the information so we could go
We
trashy
want to know
witchcraft.
about it
We want to
because
know about
we've
it.
done it.
Yes.
Charge your
So
crystals, make your
charge your
moon
crystals,
water.
make your moon water. Uh, it's a super moon tonight, so it's a good moon to get a lots of energy. But oh, good, Heather's got one. I'll share the link. Um, shit, can I scare it? Shit, can I scare it? I'll share it on our Facebook page. I can't
We'll share
function.
it on a Facebook page. If you're not following our page, you need to. Sacred Journey
Yes,
Market,
yes. We love
Triple
you
Goddess
guys.
Gifts.
We will see you next Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Heather, I'm about to send you a link. Love you. Good night.